we are back. I got a new little layout. I doodled up some Pokemon. I hope you enjoy it. Oh god, what did I do? It's been like 2 weeks. I remember the Zapdos failure. Alright, we're on Cinnabar. So basically last week was Memorial Weekend. I was doing family stuff. That's why there was no stream, no video. Well, I think there was a video, but there was no stream. But here we are in Cinnabar Island. Let me remember how a PS5 controller works. And these are our Pokemon. I drew Shocker, Cinders, and Whirlpool for our little layout. I actually whipped that up really quick this morning before stream. Screwed up the file, so yay. That'll be fun to deal with later. I plan to add Rachel. I think whoever our Nidoking is. I forget what I named our potential Nidoking. And our final team member, I still have not decided. I don't think it's gonna be Athena. We don't really need a flying type because we have Charizard. Who do we even have in here? Monday, the Snorlax. Grundy was gonna be our Nidoking. Actually, how are you doing on your moves? God dang it. We've actually got a high attack nature, I think, which is good. If I had the XP share, I would probably bring him in. Oh yeah, I went to the power plant, got a few of these, I guess. Anode, cathode, resistor, capacitor, and comb over. I'm good at naming Pokemon, guys. Tylenol. Tylenol's such a mean name. And Wayne the Golbat. That's a Zubat. I named the Zubat Barbara. If we could get Crobat, Crobat would be a good thing, but we don't have it. As far as Pokemon... Ah! I've been playing my Switch too much. The buttons are all mixed up. Special attacker, physical and special. You're gonna be purely special. I think Nidoking is gonna be a very good, physical attacker. What is Snorlax at? I'm not trying to completely theory craft this stuff, it's just... You think about it a bit more when you're older. I don't think I'll use it, considering that I kinda scummed to get it, because I was annoyed. Actually, I think I'm going to take Grundy. I'm gonna replace Athena. So I'm trying to think of our possible future endeavors here. Who would be a good 6th Pokemon? We gotta deal with Blaine first. Is it that Blaine is locked in here because he's kinda nuts, or what? I didn't mean to go up there. What is even in here? What is this building? no! Yes, I happen to have a Raichu, but no! I already have both of those Pokemon. That's not gonna help my Pokédex counter. No, I don't really want to deal with Metronome Lock. Yep, I have an Eevee. No, I haven't gotten a Ponyta yet, I don't think. Sure, you can have the Dome Fossil. Sure. Don't think I'll ever use it. I don't think Kabutops is really a viable solution to my problem. Could be an interesting one to try and use. Ah! Alright, Cinnabar Island, there's really not much else to do here but go into the Pokemon Mansion. Do I have, like... Ah! I'm sorry, I haven't held anything but, like, a Pro controller for the Switch in a long time. Mainly checking on my yeah, I have a lot of Ultra Balls, okay. I'm looking for the key in here, I remember that. And you're a Rattata. Oh no. Don't be annoying. So I had fun with hanging out with my family over Memorial Weekend. I got really screwed up afterward from sleep schedule wise. I had to wake up like 2 or 3 hours earlier for a lot of the stuff we were doing. And yeah, that wasn't fun for me. I don't have a coughing. You're not gonna kill this outright with just confusion, are you? Oh, yep, you are. Okay. Good going, Rachel. I love the who wouldn't. Who wouldn't press it? It's just a Switch. Why wouldn't you press it? But no, we went to a dog convention near where my parents live. Sorry. And took Conan, took their dog, they hung out. They did pretty good. My parents' puppy was pretty new to it, but Conan being a corgi, it got him a lot of attention. Then we had a barbecue with a bunch of family. I was so social out. I was so done socializing with people after that. It was so exhausting. But, yeah, that was basically my weekend, and obviously we came home Monday, and it's a very long drive, so I couldn't stream that Monday. Even if I had time, I couldn't. I could just catch you. And, yeah. Been just basically spending last week trying to get back to normal. Been playing a lot of Tears of the Kingdom, as usual. Who isn't? I completed all of the regional phenomena, did all of the sage stuff. If you know, you know. And basically, I'm at a point where I could just go to the end of the game. And yeah, you can go to the end of the game whenever. But you don't actually have to do any of the quests. Yeah, sure. Name you Big Teeth. That's kind of on the nose, but it's also the name of a Warrior Cats character. It's just a really funny name. It's justified. But, yep, I'm starting to go for all of the shrines and caves. And I know the rewards you get for it. It's not as... I don't want to say it's not as interesting of a reward for all the shrines as it was in Breath of the Wild. But it's certainly probably not what people expected when they, you know, thought of a reward for getting all of the shrines. I think it has some very interesting implications if it's not just a one-off, haha, here's a, you know, cheeky little silly thing. Like, I think it's potentially a really cool idea. Have any lemonade? Yeah. And as far as the caves go, I think it's just kind of fun to explore them, and shrines and caves kind of go hand in hand now. Oh yeah, Growlithe. I might as well catch you. I'm not gonna use you because I have Charizard, but... I always liked Growlithe. I thought it was a really cute Pokemon. Oh, okay. Don't hurt yourself. I do want to catch you. Oh. Oh well. I'll probably see another one. But yeah, shrines and caves kind of go hand in hand in Tears of the Kingdom. You often find a lot of the shrines are in caves. Which, kind of annoying. But it's not like they don't give you tools to get out of the cave. So, I mean, you can literally fly up through the ceiling. It's kind of not a big deal. And also, I don't think there is many annoying shrine quests in Tears of the Kingdom. 'Cause I remember I did the same thing with Breath of the Wild. I did all of the shrines. That was my condition for being done with the game. I'm just gonna name you LA, because I'm pretty sure LA has a lot of smog. But my condition for being done with Breath of the Wild was to finish all the shrines, which I did. It was a lot. It was a lot of work. Some of those shrines were frustrating, and not in a fun way. I didn't do all of the DLC shrines, because the DLC shrines... For one, I was actually kind of... I think I covered this before, but I was pretty disappointed with the Breath of the Wild DLC. And I wanted the DLC to be not focusing on the shrines. I basically wanted the DLC to be Hyrule Age of Calamity, the Musou game that they made for Breath of the Wild. And that's not what it was. It was more shrines and more annoying shrine puzzles. And I was done with that at that point. So I hope when they do DLC for Tears of the Kingdom, which I think is inevitable, they're gonna add more to it. I hope they do. I kind of hope it doesn't go the way of here's just more shrines to eat. and bang your head against. Not that I've really ever been super frustrated by any of the shrines so far. I think your toolkit in Tears of the Kingdom gives you a lot more freedom to deal with the puzzles that shrines have. You can't do crazy shit like you could do in Breath of the Wild, where you could just, like, bomb boost your way into the end. Because you can't make bombs like that, and stuff. You know, you can't do that. But you can solve the shrines in a lot more interesting ways. Calling it now, I'm gonna spend an hour running around the Pokemon Mansion just yelling about Tears of the Kingdom. But I hope the Tears DLC is more Zonai stuff. Like, we know a lot about the Zonai just because of their tech that is just laying around. What I want is... Well, for one, I want to know why Rauru and Minoru are the only two Zonai we see. I don't think it's really a spoiler at this point that they're, you know, Rauru has an older sister. She comes up. You're... not gonna learn sleep powder. Like, I don't think that's a huge spoiler. It's... If you're playing through the game, you'll figure it out. If you're doing the quests and you care, you'll figure it out. Like, it's not like she's hidden. I mean, yeah. But, if you know, you know. But... But they're the only two we see. And it... Through the memories, it brings up a... The memories bring up a pretty interesting plot point. One that has gotten a lot of people very emotional. Got me very emotional. I want to know how that relates to the other 3 dragons, and like, I want to know how the Zonai and the dragons are related. Specifically, Dinral, Farosh, and Nadra. I'll name you... Okay, sidebar. As a kid, when, like, Gen 3 was out, there were a lot of dog Pokemon. And me and my brother would... We had 3 dogs. And we would spend a minute thinking about what Pokemon those dogs would be. And I think we settled on our dog Angus being a Growlithe. Personally, I think he was more of a Mightyena. Mightyena doesn't exist in this game. Anyway, digression. But yeah, I want to know the relationship between the Zonai and the dragons. Like, I want to know... Were the dragons we see, the 3 elemental ones, were they Zonai? I think they were. Like, the game leads you to think that, yeah, that's a very definite possibility. The laws of the game kinda hints that those dragons were once, if not Zonai, but people. And of course I'm confused. Alright, hell yeah, Whirlpool. Tough it out. And yeah. Tears of the Kingdom's got me thinking about things. But I'm going through all of the shrines and caves. The caves are fun, honestly. The fun thing is trying to find all of the bubble frogs. Oh my god, this place... How have I not seen a Ditto yet? Didn't this place used to be full of Ditto? But yeah. slowly going around the map. And the fun thing is actually that not every map out there is accurate. Actually. Because the game is so new and so big that it's kind of difficult to find a very accurate recount for some of these things as to where they are. Because what I do is I look at the map, because I'm not about to go drive myself insane trying to find everything myself. I know my own limits as a person. And I'll mark it vaguely on the map where things should be, and if I find it, I find it. If I don't, you know, then I'll obviously look for it. I'll consider, is it in a cave? Is it part of a shrine quest? Is there a crystal thing that I have to do? Can I just get away from you? You're being really annoying. Ugh. But yeah, I'll consider, you know, all of those things, and then I'll, you know, if none of that pans out, then I will go to ye olde internet and see if anyone has found anything. Oh, fuck you. Hate you. But, yeah. And sometimes, for some of the shrines, or especially the caves, actually. The caves are, I've found, the ones with the least accurate documentation so far. I might as well leave since I'm on the first floor anyway. But yeah, the caves are the ones with the least accurate documentation so far, which means that, you know, if a shrine is in a cave, I might not know it immediately. Or if there's like a piece of armor in a cave that I want, or like a hidden bubble frog that I can't find, I might not be able to figure it out immediately. Which is kind of fun. Like, it's a little mixture of just, it's like guided spelunking. And I'm fine with that. Oh my god, you just have really expensive stuff, don't you? I'll take a couple of these then. Actually, what I should do is I should go get more lemonade. That is Celadon. And yeah, it's fun. It has very much so captured my attention. It's captured everyone's attention. It wholly deserves to have done so. Like, I have a few gripes with the game, but honestly, they're small compared to just the grand fun I've been having. I don't know how many of these I've bought. I think my goal for this particular quote-unquote episode slash session, take care of Blaine. I can't fly from here, can I? Yeah, okay. That'd be funny. But take care of Blaine. Not that that's hard. Blaine is famously, like, terrible. even in these games. Especially with how powerful Whirlpool is. That Vaporeon's a little demon. Take care of Blaine. I might take care of the Sevi Islands. The funny thing about the Sevi Islands is I actually really love the inclusion of the Sevi Islands. Wrong place. Actually, no, I could get my Kabuto. I really like the Sevi Islands because they were introduced as a way to catch up Gen 3, like the Gen 1 games to Gen 3. Because, I'm just gonna name you Naruto. Naruto the Kabuto. You can check him out right now while I'm talking. But the Sevi Islands were introduced to... Because this game, while it is Gen 3, a lot of the Gen 3 mechanics aren't in here yet. And Sevi Islands were created to have that to facilitate that. To introduce, like, items and mechanics that Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald created. How you doing? Oh, you're level 5. Of course you're male. You're always male. Lonely. Not really all that like good to me, honestly. But yeah. But once you start the Sevi Islands first half after you beat Blaine. And once you're on the Sevi Islands, you're stuck there until you finish that portion. And the Sevi Islands are there to integrate. I guess I should do it just because there's some items there that I can't get anywhere else in Kanto. Oh my god, I hate you. And you're just gonna pursue if I switch out. But there are items there that you can't get anywhere in Kanto. And I think there's some TMs too. So I guess I should do it. It's a little bit extra. Because after Blaine, of course, is, you know, the final gym leader. And then whatever overworld stuff you want to do. But I'm not obviously going to be able to make a ton of use out of the Sevi Islands immediately. I might go through them to, like, just feel like the playthrough is finished out, to, like, show you guys the quest line and whatnot. There might be some worth in doing that. Because Sevi Islands are cool. But I don't think you don't get access to any much of it until you get the National Pokédex. And the National Pokédex, I think, requires 60 Pokemon caught. It requires a lot of caught Pokemon. Otherwise, you only get the first half of the Sevi Islands. Oh my god, I hate Raticates. I don't have any repels, do I? Because I'm dumb, and I like to train my Pokemon. I have one repel, oh my god. I'm not a repeller. Alright, emulator, calm down. I don't think you get access to any Johto Pokemon. Oh my god, did the Growlithe even catch Have Intimidate? I'm gonna switch, I'm gonna switch Shocker out front. He's not gonna help us get away from Pokemon, but he is gonna be able to just nuke Pokemon. But yeah, you have to get the national dex. And, I mean, I could off-screen that. I could off-screen getting the national dex. If it's deemed that that would be worth doing. Because obviously, this is an emulator. I'm not going to be able to carry over anything into other games from here. Which is fine by me. It's kind of sad, but I also just don't have the capture devices necessary to make that work. Oh dang, I'm wheezing. You have levitate. Yeah. That's just rude. Wow, so nobody wins. Jesus. Oh my god, why your Pokemon suck? I really hate wild Pokemon right now. Let's try this again. Okay. You know, I understand that this is partially my fault for not using repels. But I'm also stubborn and stupid. So, yeah. I also would like to get the XP share. That's gonna be extremely useful for whatever final Pokemon I end up with. Ow. You ever yawn so hard that you break your jaw? Jesus, ow. It's because I have this headset on and I'm not trying to make that noise right into it. Ow. Get Grundy some experience. You think they'll ever add an auto battle feature to Pokemon? Just throwing it out there. Added all of these other ease of use features. Why not just add auto battling? Who wouldn't press the switch? I think I couldn't run for most of these Raticates because of Execute being of a lower speed. And Raticate is ridiculously fast. If I go down upstairs and turn on the switch, it should affect down here as well, if I recall. Pretty sure that's what happens. Just like in Rocket Hideout, I don't remember what I'm doing. I might have to look it up. Because I don't want to be stuck in here all day. Nope, that ruined it. Okay, I'm looking it up. I don't want to be stuck in here all day. Nobody wants to watch me be stuck in here all day. And I just don't know these games as well as I used to. Because I was a baby when I played this. Ew, this guide wanted you to get to Cinnabar via Fuchsia? I understand it wants you to like catch Articuno and all that, which is why it takes you through there. So many Diablo 4 advertisements. Alright, I'm just gonna dig out of here and reset myself so that I can reorient. It looks like it's a fairly straight shot. Straight into the mansion, take the first stairway up. Move to the northwest corner. Except I need to use the statue. Yep. Okay. Okay, I get it. There's wild Pokemon in here. Did you know that? Can I just catch you before you self-destruct? That'd be really cute if I could just catch you before you self-destructed. Yeah, there you go. That's so annoying. I'm not gonna revive. I'm just gonna throw a Whirlpool out front and hope that his speed is enough to get me out of half of these encounters. I vastly prefer Pokemon of the now, where it's you can see the Pokemon. Though to be fair, a lot of the tinier Pokemon in Scarlet and Violet are hilariously hard to see. Really. Oh my god. Fucking rat power. You can never escape the rat. I don't think there is anything in Pokemon Mansion that I need to build up a team. Build up my team. Because Earthquake is a TM you get from Giovanni. Spoiler alert, Giovanni is the 8th gym leader. It's been 30 years. Let's fight this trainer. Yeah, he gives you Earthquake. Blaine gives you Sunny Day, which just about completes my setup for Execute and Executor. And then that means that I can evolve him. And finally have a decent grass psychic type. How you doing, baby boy? Conan is laying beside my chair as always. He's just a little guy. We were worried he was losing too much weight ever since we moved. He used to be a little bit chunky, but now that we moved, he's dropped a lot of weight, and we were worried he was, you know, that was unhealthy, and finally able to take him to the vet last Friday. Very expensive trip. Had to update his shots and all that. But they said it was probably okay. They're gonna check his blood work just to be safe. The vet trip was expensive. I'm very fortunate that I can actually afford to do all of that at once. But I spare no expense when it comes to the health of my baby boy. I love my dog. He's a spoiled little corgi brat. A fun fact, when he was a puppy, I paid for an x-ray thinking that he had swallowed something plastic and large. And he didn't. He hadn't swallowed it. I was being very paranoid. X-rays are expensive. My boyfriend wasn't happy about that. He had gotten a hold of a cap. The cap to something, I think it was like a cap to hide a screw on one of our chairs. And Conan doesn't like to give things up once he has them. He likes to play keep away. So I was scared that, you know, he had it. I tried to take it from him. He got, you know, upset about that. I looked away and it was gone. So I thought that he had just legit swallowed it to keep me from having it. So I take him to the vet. Emergency visit. They give him an x-ray. X-ray is like, what, $400 bucks? They don't find anything in his stomach. They find a tooth, one of his puppy teeth that he swallowed, but they don't find anything in his stomach. And it's like, yeah, I mean, he probably would have passed it if you know, didn't get the x-ray. And, anyway, I get the x-ray. There's only a baby tooth. Get home, I find the cap on the ground. A little bit chewed up. Feel like an idiot. As you do. But like, what was I supposed to do? I was very worried. He was extremely small. Corgis are really tiny puppies. And I didn't want him to be hurt. If he were my human child, I would have done the exact same thing. Well, at least then I would have had, you know, insurance to cover it, but... like, yeah, I would have done the exact same thing. Where did it say to go before I just completely screw this up? That's a full restore. It's supposed to be on this level, so I should find it after some wiggling around. Blizzard. If only that were not inaccurate as heck. Would be a good move to teach. I need to go and buy like Ice Beam and stuff for Whirlpool. Ice Beam and Shadow Ball I wanted. Oh, can I catch a Grimer? Are you gonna self-destruct on me? Sludge exposed to X-rays from the moon. I don't know if that's how that works. I don't know why I'm gonna call you Smork. You get to deal with that name. I like my little doodles of my team. It's gonna look better when there's, you know, all of them there. I'll be able to arrange the composition so it's a bit more, pleasing, not as much dead space. The space between, Shocker and Cinders is bothering me. There's Solar- oh yeah, I wanted Solar Beam. Alright, now I can actually leave. I think that is actually everything I needed from here. I plan to teach Executor Sunny Day, Solar Beam, Psychic, and I think Giga Drain? Because they're just not very good grass moves that even any Pokemon can learn. Like, the variety is very poor, to say the least. Let me look up the requirements for the XP share, because it would be really unfortunate if I could get it and I don't have it right now. How many species of Pokemon have I caught? Oh, I have 51. I can go get it right now. Building between Route 15 and Fuchsia City. Yeah, I want to slap that on to, Grundy. Because he needs to bulk up a bit. And because he's a stone evolution, he already kinda knows everything he needs to know. Like, I'll double check, but... I didn't expect to have so many stone evolutions on my team. I normally don't bother with them because they're a pain. And they, their move pool is just usually terrible. Let's see what Nidorino's moveset is in FireRed and Leaf Green, shall we? Gen 3 Learn Set. What does he actually know right now? Double kick, poison sting, horn attack, helping hand. So he's not really gonna learn anything helpful. Nidoking. Don't think Nidoking really has a learn set for level up. Yeah, no, he only gets Thrash at 23. That's not useful. TM, he can learn basically all of the same stuff. Okay. So I'll be able to kit him out with TMs. So honestly, it's probably very safe to just Moonstone him now. And in fact, it's probably safe to do the same thing for Execute. I could just do it also for Execute, because I'm pretty sure Execute's the same boat. It's been a while since I checked these things. Execute. God, the way this is spelled is, funny. Yeah, I have the Solar Beam TM, and he's only gonna learn that at level... she'll learn that at 43. And I can give her all of these other things. Yeah. Alright. Fuck it. What's it gonna hurt? I don't know. Who's gonna watch this and, like, really get upset with me about this? Moonstone use on Grundy. Solomon Grundy evolved on a Monday. I think I know where that came from, but my brothers are really into comics, and Solomon Grundy born on a Monday is something that they said a lot when I was younger. Nidoking, hello, big guy. You look gnarly. I'll check your stats in a second. Where's my leaf stone? I know I have one. Rachel. Oh, should I actually design her executor form after Rachel from Friends? That'd be really funny. I don't know how I'd manage it. It'd be really funny though. These are two Pokemon that I have, like, never used. Alright. How are we doing on your stats? Bold. High special attack. A little bit of bulk. Your speed is gonna go through the roof though with solar, with sunny day, solar beam. And Grundy, naive. I think that's a really bad nature. High attack. He's not perfect. I think it's because he's I think it's his nature that's screwing him, but he is a little faster than he is anything else. We'll have to kit him out properly. I can always give him more attack. Is it EVs with protein? I think it's protein that does it. But we might as well set up. What do we got in here? Strength is a pretty good move to give to Grundy, at least. It's not perfect. It's slightly underpowered, but it's, like, better than Helping Hand. You're not gonna use Helping Hand. God, Nidoking is such a gnarly looking Pokemon. I love it. I don't trust that he's fast enough for Focus Punch. Oh my god, could I give that to Executor? Okay, no. Oh, that'd be horrible. That'd be evil. Give Executor Sunny Day. Rachel, you are about to get beefed out. I think this is the most competitive moveset I've ever created, and I didn't even create it. It's just literally the only moveset that you can really have. Solar Beam. I actually really love Solar Beam as a move. Like, I had a Flygon with Solar Beam. I might keep Leech Seed. I think I might actually keep Leech Seed on Rachel for a bit. Leech Seed is actually pretty useful. And Giga Drain has so little PP. Leech Seed could get us through some issues. And Psychic. But no, I actually had Solar Beam on one of my Flygon. I love Flygon, by the way. Flygon and Salamence, I think, are my favorite dragon Pokemon. Not biased, because Gen 3 was my OG gen. I'm totally biased. But, yes, I utterly adored Flygon, and I gave it Solar Beam. And back then I didn't really understand the whole Sunny Day Solar Beam combo. I could give Nidoking Brick Break. I don't think I'm gonna give it to anything else. Brick Break would be a pretty good move to have in the back pocket. Better than Double Kick. I still think it's really silly that, like, TMs are discs, right? Like, they're discs, canonically. So instead of, like, I don't know, showing you moving, or, like, instead of showing you, like, showing them a video or something about the move, you just stick it on their head. And I think that's really funny. Can he learn Rock too? He can. I don't know if that's really useful. I know he can learn Dig. But I'm gonna have him learn Earthquake. Frustration is a very annoying move, honestly. I like the idea of it, but it's kinda hard to be mean to your Pokemon to make it work. I adore that Baniri learns it by level up. It just hates you. And I want to give you the XP share. Is there anything useful I can give to you? I could give you a Quick Claw, and that would really heighten your ability to go first. It would really complement your... I'll give him a Quick Claw. He's a bit slow. She's a bit... every friggin' Pokemon on my team is male. Aside from Rachel. And of course I misgender her during fucking Pride Month. I don't mean it. I love her dearly. heck out of here and go beat up an old man for his lunch money. Somehow get himself locked in his own damn gym. I don't know how the hell that happened. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna need a burn heal. Oh yeah, his gym is quiz-based, isn't it? I kinda like... I don't know if anyone remembers the Heart Home gym in Gen 4. And for one, that gym actually gave me a ton of trouble. Why did I do that? Oh well, I'm not punished. But that gym actually gave me a ton of trouble as a kid. I had a really hard time dealing with the Driftblim. It was either her Driftblim or her Miss Magius. But I had a tough time dealing with it. But anyway, I liked the quiz. I don't like that she made me do math. Because I hate math. But I thought the quiz was kind of fun. God, I love Ninetales. It's one of my favorites. It's like I'm terribly basic because my absolute favorite Pokemon is Eevee. And from there, I like basically every Pokemon that everyone else likes. Oh no, it isn't quiz-based. I think you get the option though? Ah. Yes. The problem with liking Eevee, and the problem with everyone else liking Eevee, is that I don't get a lot of Eevee merch. Because everyone else buys it so quickly. I just want a cute Eevee plushie. And I can't even get it. Like, I actually really like the quality of the Pokemon Center plushies. But I would adore a cute little Eevee plushie. And I can never get my hands on one. Anyway, this is the Whirlpool show. I hope you're happy to see this sadistic little Vaporeon. Like, he's not sadistic, but he is just drowning a lot of people. I know I drew him with some menace. Like, he's sitting there staring at you in my little overlay there menacingly. I promise you he's not evil. He probably likes to cuddle. Shocker, I wanted to give a sort of an anime protagonist look of just excitable teenager. And for Cinders, since he was my first Pokemon in this game, I wanted him to have more of a mature appearance. I really liked the Pokemon clones. That's what they were. They were clones in the first Pokemon movie. I liked the way that they had like stripes or spots, and like they were slightly off-colored, and they had a variation to them. So I gave Cinders stripes. Also, I literally just started watching Primal this morning. The Gendy Tartakovsky. I'm butchering that, and I'm Polish. I shouldn't be butchering that. But I started watching that this morning, and I like the design of the dinosaurs in that show are really good. And I gave Cinders a fang inspired by Fang. I'm not that far into the show, so be nice. No, there are 8. You're running out of Surf PP. I mean, it's nice. You like using Fire-type Pokemon. Fire-type Pokemon are cool. I don't understand how anyone is meant to ride on a Ponyta, though. Granted, I don't think you're actually supposed to ride a Ponyta. Ponyta are pretty small, if I recall. At least in the anime, they looked pretty small. God, I should watch the anime. I don't know if I could handle it, though. Poliwag evolves 3 times. I mean, technically yes, because it's like Poliwag, Poliwhirl, Poliwrath, and then there's Politoed, but I believe, yeah, it's a no. Because technically Politoed doesn't count. Because I don't think Politoed exists. You can't make a Politoed in at least the beginning, the base game of FireRed. I gotta be getting close, right? What's the quiz? I know I'm doing this in the wrong order. No. I know you're supposed to do the question and then fight the trainer if you get it wrong, but this is just easier. I wonder if there's a Vulpix plush. I actually have a couple of Pokemon Funko Pops. The Funko Pops are hilariously cursed, but I think they get animal designs, like creature designs, pretty good. I actually have a bunch of creature Funko Pops. I have a Alduin one, actually, from Skyrim, somewhere. He is extremely big and very spiky. Like, I think that thing weighs at least close to 5 pounds. If you tossed him at someone, the spikes on his head would definitely leave a gash. I've considered it. If you want to consider Pokemon Gym, get it right. Here we go. Pokemon the same kind and level are not identical. I mean, yeah, that's true. EVs and IVs. It doesn't really tell you why that's not true, though. I need to go back. Vulpix, Vaporeon. Vaporeon is running out of PP. God, frick. That was an accident. I do feel bad that Cinnabar Island just gets, like, destroyed after the events of Gen 1. I feel bad. It feels like it's a pretty big tragedy that just kind of happens off screen. and isn't really touched on. Like, there's no real way to get Cinnabar refugees any help. Set up a GoFundMe for the Cinnabar refugees, please. They deserve it. You're a nerd using calling water H2O. I bet you mansplain things to people. Super nerd. Why don't you call fire by its chemical compound? I don't know what it is. You could tell me what it is. There you go, Grundy. Get those attack EVs. Soak it up. I honestly don't think anything to me is more iconic in a Pokemon game than the surf animation from Gen 3, the Shadow Ball animation from Gen 3. No, that's not a name. And the Scratch animation from Gen 3. Do you have more quizzes? Oh, you don't. Those are just machines. You should have gave me more quizzes. You could have done like Opal and Sword and Shield and given me buffs so that I can beat you even easier. Ha, I'm Blaine, the red-hot leader of Cinnabar Gym. My fiery Pokemon are all rough and ready with intense heat. They incinerate all challengers. Ha! You better have Burn Heal. You're gonna need the Burn Heal, buddy. Do, do, do. You can intimidate me all you like, because Surf is a special move in this generation. And throughout all generations, actually. Beyond this. Nope. Do not change. Ponyta, bye-bye. You know, horses are usually pretty good at fording rivers, but I guess you just can't take it. I'm being... okay, that's mean. That's mean. I'm being so mean to Blaine. It's not his fault. Oh, you know, bounce. Okay. I forget bounce is even a freaking move. Arcanine. Once again. Oh, jeez, yeah, you're level 47. Hell. You might just brute strength me down if this puts you in, potion range. Okay, good. One shot. Alright. Thank you, Whirlpool. Your kill count extends higher and higher. Earn the Volcano Badge. I wish it were more obvious that Cinnabar Island is on top of a volcano. Thank you. Volcano Badge heightens the special stats of your Pokemon. Have this too. TM38. Fire Blast. Well, Blaine, there is a Pokemon, a water-type Pokemon that can learn Fire Blast, I'm pretty sure. There's that one water-fire-type legendary. I forget its name. Does exist though. I believe it's a Gen 5 Pokemon? Gen 5 had a lot of legendary Pokemon. Yep, there's Bill. Alright. It's me, Bill. Long time no see. I hope you're still using my PC system. Literally have no choice, boy. Well, listen, since we met up here, how about spending time with me? There's this little island in the far south called One Island. A friend invited me, so I'm on my way out there. How about it? Do you feel like coming with me? Normally, don't talk to strangers, even if they're Bill. Bill's a weirdo. Yeah, let's go on your weird furry boat, Bill. Where's the dock? How did we get on that boat? Here we are, this is One Island. There are several islands around here, and this is one of them. My friend Celio sent the boat to fetch me here. He's in charge of the island's PC network all by his lonesome. Why am I telling you this now? Let's just go see Celio. So we are now stuck here until we find, I believe, the ruby. Oh, I like this remix of the PC music. Hey there, Celio. Bill, I can't believe you came out here. Well, absolutely. How's your research coming along? Well, wait a second. PC Maniac. I'm not gonna read all this. Hit saves, your aptitude for battling. Glad to meet you. Too remote out here. PCs on this island just can't link with your PC, Bill. Let me help you, okay? Can you wait just for a bit? Do me a favor, the island next to this one's called Two Island. There's a guy there that runs a game corner. Has this thing for rare rocks and gems. We keep in touch. Can you deliver this meteorite? If you're going to Two Island, please take this. Pass for the ferry service serving the local islands. Let you travel between islands 1, 2, and 3. You should have this too. Catch you up later, say hi to the guy. And this extra page for the town map is... Nope. For 1 island, 2 island, and 3 island. We can only go to these 3 right now. The other 4 islands unlock when we hit the national decks and after we've beaten the Elite 4. Mount Ember is where Moltres is. So they let you get access to Moltres right now, I think. I think you can get there now. These islands, I think we have to do all of them. Berry Forest gets you berries. Infinite spawning, not infinite, but infinitely respawning berries. Like all of the berries that were introduced in Gen 3. I forget what 2 Island has. I believe it's hinted that through that dialogue that like the Sevi Islands, there's 7 of them, obviously, but the Sevi Islands are between Kanto and Hoenn, which, considering that I believe Kanto, Johto, and Hoenn technically could be on the same continent. This is the online stuff. Oh, I have not come up here at all. We do not have the ability to deal with this. God, I loved having a GBA link cable. It was so fun. I missed that. Trading Pokemon with my brother. But yeah, it's theorized, at least by people, that, at least by the fan base, that Kanto, Johto, and Hoenn are on the same continent because they're based off of regions of Japan. But Kanto and Johto are connected, while Hoenn, I think, is further north. Thus why they might be more difficult to reach. And Hoenn is surrounded by a lot of water. So it's possible that, you know... Yeah. And when I was a kid, I don't think I can really do a lot out here. Oh, there's a trainer. And actually, when I was a kid playing Soul Silver, I kind of thought that, well, wouldn't it have been neat in Soul Silver if Blaine had moved his gym to one island? The Sevi Islands don't show up again. They never show up again after FireRed and Leaf Green. And that's because they serve a very specific purpose, and that purpose is to bring Gen 3 mechanics into a Gen 1 game. But it kind of sucks that they don't show up ever again. They're not in Heart Gold, Soul Silver. They're not in Let's Go. Let's Go itself is a very contained, walled-off almost experience on purpose. Like, Let's Go is purposefully made like that. I wonder if they'll do a Let's Go Johto. And personally, if they do a second Pokemon Legends, I think it would be kind of cool if they combined Kanto and Johto. They share a lot. They not only share a continent, but they share a lot of the same Pokemon and the same lore. I think that would be pretty neat. I don't need to really deal with this until I want to get Moltres. I'm not gonna mess with that. I'm just gonna take care of this stuff. Actually, would it be a big deal if I showed that? Oh, it's a long route. And I think the Pokemon there get tougher. I don't know if it's worth showing. I believe once you're done here with the first 3 islands, you can come back there anytime via Viridian. This is 2 Island. Yep, you cannot leave via that method. You cannot fish here either, which is weird. Lumen lives in Kaja by the Cape, keeps an eye on the Pokemon. I need to pull out my cut Rattata. And this guy, he only sells this stuff right now, but as you progress in the Sevi Islands, he'll start selling more and more useful stuff. And this is the Move Maniac. He exchanges mushrooms to help your Pokemon relearn moves. And this man is looking for his daughter. And she is in 3 Island. I'm not sure what was up with that. But this is where, once you finish all this, you unlock a couple of cute mini games that you can play over wireless. There's a jumping game and a berry picking game. Now he wants us to go to 3 Island. I don't think there's a lot going on 2 Island other than the shop and the game corner. I don't remember what Pokemon exist here. I don't think there are any Johto Pokemon, because I don't think there can be. Oh no, she wants to see... She wants to see Cinders. You take your Pokemon to this lady, and she will teach them your starter Pokemon. Very powerful moves, like Blast Burn. I don't remember. Sure. As cool as Blast Burn is... Okay, I just want to make sure I can still learn it. Blast Burn... Very big, powerful move. I might teach it later. I mean, honestly, I could replace it with Wing Attack with it. But, we'll see. I might go back and get it before the Elite Four. Because when else? Let's go to 3 Island. And these bikers are harassing people. Aw, his bike is wimpy. Oh, there's a cave here. Yeah, this is the dude that is... He opens up the east side of the island, I think, after you beat the Elite Four and get the National Dex. We are looking for Lostel on this island. 3 Island, Kin Island of Family Bonding. Do, 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 do. You know, I wonder if... No, that's not a theory. I was gonna say, I wonder if the 70 Islands were originally based off of, Hawaii. Because this was a long while before Alola. But I also don't want to say that, and... I don't know the answer to that. You know what, let's pull out Rachel. God, that Baxter hip sprite is so dumb. But it would kind of track if it were based on Hawaii. But again, I don't think that's the case. My god, do I have to fight all of these bikers? Is that the thing? I'm like 12 and you're harassing me with your bikes. Get a hobby beyond bikes. You just call us hayseeds? Lostella's at Bond Bridge. It's a long way to go if you live on 2 islands. Oh, I like that idea. The berry picking mini game is a dodrio that you use to peck at berries. I think that's really cute that, you know, you could play the game with this dodrio. It's so sweet. I like that sort of detail. Now I could probably safely replace Gaton, my duck trio. Wow, they really, for the first gen, said we're gonna take this Pokemon and just make 3 twice. Didn't they? Doug Trio did service well, though. I don't think he's going to service very well into the Elite Four in the last areas of the game, though. In the end, I want Pokemon to play with Pokemon that interest me, and Doug Trio, he's a good mid-game Pokemon. Fast, but he's way too frail for my liking. That sounds nice. I'd like to go fishing again. It's been a long time since I went fishing. We used to, there's a lake, artificial lake, by my house where I grew up, and they'd hold fishing competitions there. My brother didn't like it. He had to do it for a fishing Boy Scout badge, but I liked it. Should be an item finder thing there. Yeah, I gotta say, I do hope if they do a Legends Johto, they combine it with Kanto, have it be a Kanto Johto thing. It would be a good way to give a bigger world and expand it, on the Legends mechanics a lot more. Plus, it's an excuse to give Johto Pokemon some love. Actually, yeah, let's do Sunny Day. Let's actually test this out. If Cinders doesn't just nuke. That's the problem. Cinders is fast, and he's just gonna nuke. Oh. I think if I'm gonna make that combo work, I'm gonna have Rachel out front in battles. No, this is just an extra way out. I'm looking for a lost child. I always like the Aroma Lady designs. They're pretty cute. Didn't mean to touch Fly there, but it's not like he can do anything to me. Oh, not a Venusaur. You're not gonna pull that punch. It's the right level for it. Give me a friggin' Venusaur on a trainer. Do it, cowards. Alright, in Berry Forest you can find berries. You can't grow berries in this game. This is their solution to that particular problem. Can I not get that one? So everywhere you see one of these patches is a potential for a berry. Resto Chesto. can't pick up items while you're surfing? I remember being able to do that. I am going to hop off for just a second. Leave you with this nice area. I have to go, just for a second. Bye. Alright, I have returned. Sorry about that. Well, it's kind of a nice screen to leave people on. Didn't mean to be gone that long. I am probably going to finish up. In fact, I think I definitely am going to finish up this quest, quote unquote. Oh, I should try and catch you. Finish up this little, this quest, and hop off. Feels like a good place to stop it. I've always tried to keep these sectioned off by gym leader. And since Blaine is so easy, it's okay for me to have a short one. Next time will probably be Giovanni and maybe the Victory Road. Might also include some training. Some of these you can pick up, some of them you can't. Oh, a hypno. But yeah, I'm fine with this being a shorter stream. I'm not really sure what's gonna go on tonight. I also kinda wanna go play some Diablo 4. I might stream it depending, either tonight or tomorrow. It depends on whether or not I'm raiding tonight. If we can get a raid together. Mondays are always difficult to get raids together on. Not that this really matters. When people see this on YouTube, it's gonna be, you know, a week behind what I'm talking about. Is this the right direction? I think it is. Peach berry. There you are. And she's being terrorized by none other than a hypno, which is pretty in character for that thing. They love carrying away small children. Whoever writes Pokédex entries, like, they have a ball. They have so much fun with it. But yeah, I don't mind this being a shorter stream. And she just transports you, back to 2 Island, I think. Can I say that I don't like the trope of, children speaking in the third person? I think it's very annoying, and Pokemon does it a lot. Did he update his shop? He adds more. He gets Ultra Balls and, fresh Soda Pop. This is actually a very good place to get all of these good items in one spot. I believe if we go back to 1 Island... we get literally pushed out of here by Bill. Not allowed. Can't stay here anymore. And we can go there whenever we want now. Which, considering that's probably the best place to buy recovery items in an all-in-one shop. I actually did have a thought of something that I could do. How much were these things again? Oh, I'd like to get a charcoal for Charizard. I was thinking I could just buy a Dratini. I can't decide what my final member is gonna be. Yeah, I want TM30, but it's not super necessary to get. I need to go through and grind all of these. How many coins do I need? I have nearly 1,000 for a charcoal. And then it's 2,800 for a Dratini. It's the only Pokemon I would want out of there. Let's see, I would need... That's 40... 60,000... 70,000 Pokedollars. Just to buy that stuff outright. It's kinda nuts. I'm gonna lose count. Oh no. I think that's enough. It's really the only thing I'm gonna probably spend my money on. I've still got a lot of trainers between me and the Elite Four. So I can very easily get that back. But I want the charcoal for, Cinders. And I'll grab a Dratini. Oh, it's female! Holy shit, a female Dratini. Oh man, what should I name you? Delphi. That's cute. And we can train up Delphi throughout the next gym Elite Four journey. Oh, I'm so glad I got a female actually. Where are you? You probably have a terrible nature. Shed skin, your attack natured, I think. Attack and maybe minus special defense? Naughty? Naughty's not a bad nature. Makes you, Naughty's actually not a bad nature, I don't think. But yeah. I will take you. And you're going to get plenty of, attention. Especially because I think I'm going to take the XP share off of Grundy. But... And I also bought the charcoal. Nope. What would I even use this for? Alright, well our team is actually looking like it's the final team. I can't really think of any other alternative Pokemon. Got Cinders, who's also naughty, which explains his, explains him. Rachel. Wow, her special attack is really high now. Actually, what's her speed? Her speed is low, but she has Chlorophyll and a Quick Claw. Grundy, who is going to be a surprisingly fast powerhouse. Mid-range powerhouse. Gotta replace Poison Sting and Horn Attack. Whirlpool just gets shit done. I should probably grab the Mystic Water so that he can have Black Glasses and Mystic Water. I'd like to teach him Ice Beam and Shadow Ball. And Raichu, who's just a good boy. Very fast, very good. And Delphi, now. Who is going to grow into something very majestic. Right now, she is Worm. They sell Mystic Water here, right? Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go buy a Mystic Water. I need to spend time farming coins. I need to find time to farm coins. Because I can only get 2,000 more coins from just buying it. Oops, you're the wrong one. Mystic Water. Probably not necessary. It's actually going to be pretty useful, actually, for the next gym. And for some of Bruno. So actually, that was a pretty smart decision. Yeah. Mystic Water. Alright. I guess I am going to fly over to Viridian. And the gym leader has returned, so I will be dealing with him on stream next week. Alright, like I said, stream-wise, always Mondays, Wednesdays, earlier in the day, and then I stream raids at night, around 7:30, 8 o'clock, Tuesday, sometimes Thursday. Thursday is give or take. But Saturday and Sunday I'm usually in a raid. This is going to go up on YouTube next Monday. And Wednesday I will be streaming The Sims. I might stream Diablo on Tuesday. Depends. We'll see. Oops. Alright. Thank you all for watching on stream or via YouTube, and goodbye.